Hi, I'm Jin.
Mike.
And we're going to do a drill that you guys can practice with a partner. You can also do it if you have a mukjang, a wooden dummy. You practice on a wooden dummy. You can practice in front of a mirror, right? You can make your own training devices, which is what Hawkins Chun has done. He creates a lot of crazy contraptions. But you just play with different ways of training this type of drill, okay? Now, what we're going to practice it's called swinging gate drill, okay? And we're going to do it off the lead jab, all right? So first, I'm going to face Mike. You can use a pair of focus mitts. Dan and Asano and Bruce Lee, they used to use, because they didn't have focus mitts, or they couldn't afford focus mitts when they first started training with each other. So they used to use their shoes. They just slip their shoes onto their hand. Right? So you can use that, all right? So just, you can find anything to train with. Okay, so from here, first thing is we're going to work off the lap sao. Now, we know what lap sao is, and so if Mike has his hand out, okay, this is called swinging gate drill, okay? So if I push Mike's hand in, then he lap saos, okay, and he'll punch, right? Okay, and then he gets into the medium range, right? If I go inside parry, right, or pop, then he rolls to lap sao, right? So this is called swinging gate. He's swinging the gate. See? Now here, he swings the gate, lap sao, and yeah, see? So this is called swinging gate drill. You have to pop, yeah, as you roll. Yeah, see, lap sao, and so like this. Watch. He pushes, I lap. He pushes, I lap. So I'm learning to control my elbow, see? And monitor his hand with the lopping hand. This is the lopping hand, right? Okay. Good. So this is called swinging gate drill. Mike's going into my arm and he's going out against my arm. So both directions. So I'm learning to control my. What I don't want to do is the elbow collapse to me, or to swing away like this, right? And then I have to see it comes into me. This is no good. You want to maintain your structure. You want to maintain that strong elbow position, so that when he tries to move you off center, you instantly want to roll. You instantly want to lap sao to regain the center position. Okay, so that's the premise of this drill. Okay, so I know most of you by now understand the lap sao. And there's the inside and outside lap sao that we just showed you. Okay, so we're going to practice. So from here, I put the focus mitts on. Mike's going to start with a lead jab. Okay, now I'm going to give him a target. Now, again, like I told, we talked about before, there's different types of beats in training. If you are very fast, you don't need lap sao. If you're very fast, you're very athletic, there's no reason to do lap sao. You're going to beat my parrying hand. So if Mike just comes in and punch, right, before I can parry his hand away, then he can just practice that. That's fine, okay? But just understand that you might have problems when somebody's faster than you, and he defends or he counters you. So you can't always rely on your speed and your athleticism, okay? So you always need something to fall back on, and that's the sensitivity. All right, so we're going to practice half beats slower. That means Mike's going to punch at the target, but when he punches, he's going to allow me to pock his hand. I'm going to pock inside. All right? Then he lap saos, and now he has the target where he can punch. Okay, and he still monitors this other hand. Okay, so it's the same drill, but we're going to break it down for you. The first one, I'm going to inside pock sao with the focus on. So Mike's going to punch, okay, and he's going to roll. Yeah, roll to lap sao. Okay. Now you notice that I'm not moving. Mike is moving to me. Okay, and this is important for Mike so that he understands. This drill is for Mike. Okay, so he needs to move his space in. Okay, you got it? So he punches. He gets into he moves his body structure in. Okay, now he's in bent arm range. This is the right range for him. Okay? Got it? The good thing about this is since it's a focus mitt, he can finish with the full extension. Okay? Which is, I encourage you to do. Right? So, my punches, I inside, and yeah, so he learns to get that extension, that full reach. Okay? What you don't want to do is make sure that you're not reaching with your hands. So what does that mean? So if Mike punches, okay, but he doesn't move his structure in now. He lopsided, but he doesn't move in. He just reaches, now he punches. See? Now, his full extension to the pad, this is no longer medium range. He has not learned to set the bullet, or set the nail, right? So this is no good. Don't train like that, okay? So he's going to punch. I'm going to inside pop. He's going to see how he moves his body in with the punch. That allows him to get to this bent arm position, medium range. It's the right range. And then from here, he can fully extend, okay, which pushes the pad way out. Okay? So he's learning to punch, not with his shoulder, but with his body structure. Okay? So this is the first one. One more time. Punch. He moves in. I inside pop. He moves in again. Okay? And he can finish the punch from here if he wants to practice that. Okay? So the second position, and make sure you practice both sides. Okay? We don't have time, so we're going to practice just this one side. All right? Now, the other thing is, I can go inside, just like with the swinging gate drill. Okay, I can go in or outside pop style, or I don't know. Is this inside? This would be inside, I guess. However you want to look at it. Okay, I pop style to the center line, or I go from the center line away. Okay, so inside, outside, or outside, inside. I don't care what you call it, but you're using both hands to pop. Okay. This time now I'm going to use this. I'm going to go inside Mike's arm, and I'm going to push it away from the center. Okay. So Mike punches. He comes into my space. I don't like it, so I push his hand away. Now he comes in to punch. Okay. He doesn't want to hit me, so he's just going to set the nail. Okay. At this point, right? Touch my body. That's fine. Okay. So he punches. Boom. Set the nail. Yeah. Or he can touching a bent arm range, that's fine too. Okay? He punches, 1, 2. And see, you notice his lopsided hand still feeling, right? My other hand. This is, if he just lets go, we're in danchi mode, single sticky mode, sticky hands mode right here. Okay? Which is what he should be practicing on this side as well. Okay? So from here he punches, I punch into my inside of his arm, and he lopsides. Okay? Once you can do that and you're comfortable, okay, then just add the Chun choice. So we'll go back to the first, pop to the center line, inside the center line, punches, I boom, and yeah, now he's going to practice. Okay? And what tells him to launch the Chun choice? Okay? And you have to think about this. It's the danchi hand. It's the single sticky hand. Watch. Punch. My punches, I inside pop. Now, see this part, this hand right here? This is the hand. Once Mike feels this hand leave, if I leave, okay, then Mike has no choice. He doesn't know where my hand just went. So he's got to launch center line. Okay? In Chinese martial arts, and especially in Wing Chun, they say, in a void, in emptiness, go straight. So if there's nothing stopping your hands, you got to go straight, because that straight line is by punching, you're flooding the center line, and by flooding the center line, it also acts as your defense, because you don't know where that hand just went, right? So it's a good, safe. That's the reason why Mike is Chun Chuing, right, or chain punching, okay? Because my hand is disappearing. Okay, so real slow. I punches. Okay, and he's lopsided, he sets it down. Now this is the hand, see right here? I disappear, I drop it out. Now that tells him to come in. Nothing to stop him, right? Okay, so practice punch. That's it, good. Okay, once you have that, then also practice the other way, right? Okay, this one, don't hit me. Punch. Right? I inside pop. He comes in, touch, right? Okay? Or he can just replace the hand right? Go ahead. Replace the hand, but stay in a bend arm position, right? Yeah, that's it, okay? I do this a lot, okay? This is safe for your partner, right? But it teaches you to keep moving the hands, okay? Once you can practice both sides, and once you can practice these two drills, then you're going to put the two together. The swinging gate drill, okay? Swinging gate. So Mike's going to learn to swing the gate. So from here, my punches, I'm going to inside. Say, I'm going to hit in, I'm going to parry inside Mike's arm. Push it away. He's going to lob, he's going to lob style. Don't crush it, don't go under. Right? Yeah, so you got to remove this barrier. Yeah, don't go under. Go over. Yeah. Okay. Don't cross your own hand. Okay. Punch. Okay. Now from here, he lob styles. Go ahead. Lob. Mike. Lob. And roll. That's the lob style. Okay. One more time. Okay. Punch. Okay. Lob style. Yeah. Once he gets to here, I'm gonna push the hand inside again. Then he's gonna roll, and he's gonna get back to this position. See? Okay. So. My punches, I push the hand away, and he lofts. He punches, I push the hand in, and he lofts again. Okay, see that? Make sure you're not using, it's real easy to start getting the habit of back fist. Okay, my punches, okay, I go like this, and he punches again, punch straight, and then I go like this, and he back fist, see? Back fist, okay? It's a, Bruce Lee would encourage that, but in Wing Chun there is no back fist. So we punch straight. Okay, so make sure you set the elbow in and before you launch that last punch. So one more time, Mike's gonna punch. I defend, and he comes in. He's still monitoring his hand. See? Okay. If it drops, then he goes to Chun Choi. Right? That tells him to go in. Right? So the whole drill looks like this. He punches. I go in. I go up. Yeah. That's good. Again. He noticed he's moving into me, right? Punch. 1, 2. Yeah, that's it. You got it? Okay. All right, so practice those variations. Practice on focus mitts. Grab a pair of shoes, old shoes, sneakers, put them in your hands. Okay? Whatever you gotta do, right? Boxing gloves, yeah, boxing gloves are a great way to use as focus mitts. Plus, later you can use them to attack. Okay, to force them to change tactics. But this at least gives you kind of an idea of how to use that swinging gate drill inside or outside. Okay, so that you really start to understand how to apply it and then continue into your Chun Choi movement. Okay, so practice with a partner, practice in front of a mirror, practice on a wood dummy, practice on whatever you can, right, to really understand, to get this drill down. All right, and then we'll learn a lot of other things in the future, all right? So for now, Mike and I will catch you guys next week. Brooke on camera. She will also see you next week, okay? And have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.